referee blows, and the crowd are certainly up for this. Look at all the options he has. We're witnessing dynamic football.
His teammates are waiting in the area. Let's see what he can do with the ball. A lovely give and go. The ball out to the left side of defence. Pass into the centre. They're aiming for that left channel.
Their opposition get the ball back.
Left back with the ball. Tchouaméni. Great decision. Right striker. Is this a lightning counter-attack?
And possession changes.
Traoré. Now they can counter.
Slide rule pass.
Put it in. That was easy. He catches the ball. Chukwueze.
Whoa. See, when you're a footballer, you find different ways to make a statement. Look at his boots. They're like souped-up Adidas F50s.
Camavinga. Referee blows, and we're off again.
Driving the ball forward.
They want to attack straight down the middle. Left striker.
And the sting is taken out of the attack. So the season reaches the midway point, and we can only hope the quality of the matches doesn't drop off. I certainly hope not. Woohoo! Plenty of options available to him. Let's not spend too long thinking.
Aurélien Tchouaméni. Excellent technique, but can they get it into the box? Left striker. The pass finds him on the right. Pass it! Can't believe that's honestly what he wanted to do. Poor.
Controller mic went out, so thank you very much for that. Unbelievable. Thank you very much for that. Testing. All right. For some reason, whenever my controller, I have to like switch it up to this controller mic and turn off and turn back on my controller. So you just save the day. Yeah. So I've been answering all of what you were asking, and literally you heard none of it. So that was great. But the game feels great. So I've worked in like an hour or two. So I'm gonna read the notes after. I was literally just playing FC and saw, and I was like, oh yeah, the new patch. So I'm gonna read the notes they gave and compare and see if I feel any difference with that stuff. But so far, the main thing I like is just that I'm not experiencing any lag. And then I don't know if they did fix any spacing with defense or if this guy's just not packing it in the back like many players, you know. but I noticed there's more space
Minutes to the clock.
in this game, just this game, to actually attack.
Got so much
For
time.
him too, though, like I actually have to manually defend more. It feels like.
Here's why a corner was given.
Obviously, coming from FC, it's hard because that game just killing, crushing UFL right now. It's just the truth and the feeling.
Casemiro.
But as far as how this feels, it's actually enjoyable.
Their opposition
I love how I used to, if I was controlling players in that situation, I was burned there before the patch. They would just cut in, do like one of those snapshots and score a goal.
45.
Now I can actually, feels like I can manual defend a little bit, but that could just be this in particular game. Finesse outside the box are 100% back. Are they? I haven't even tried one yet. I want to try one of those corners because I thought that was one of the goofiest things of the patch notes when they said, what did they say? Like taller, unless your attacker is very tall, the defender is going to win the ball in the box. I thought that was very goofy. So basically, what it made me feel like is like, okay, so don't even go for corners, and they're going to take more attackers out of the box. So basically, like you have to go short because unless you're super tall, you have no chance of winning the ball. Or it said a height difference. It said unless there's a big height difference. That didn't make sense to me.
Lautaro Martinez.
It does feel like the passes, like you see I did the one-touch passing there. The last pass was a little bit off, but the first three were on, and previously it wasn't the case there. Previously you could not, like, passing was so off.
An option or two to pass.
It's hard to tell how much is just this game and how much is,
He's been
oh, so it might just be a good connection, I don't know.
type of player is the one that makes any team successful.
Let me try a long ball here.
On the move, fighting for the ball, giving everything he's got.
I mean, it feels pretty, I mean,
Some
it's
players
hard to tell, man.
wild animals on the pitch, but it's not
I got to play more than one for sure. This is my very first. I was playing FC and then I came right over to this. The first thing I have to say, though, for those people who are just crazy enough to say, like, and there are some out there that say, like, oh, this is just as good as FC or whatever. Dude, it's not even close. But I don't think many people are arguing that. For UFL, though, this patch does feel better. But there are a few that will say that to me, like, you know, it's right there already. It's not. It's not.
During a match in the USA, and the largest, an elephant in England in 90.
Many things that I'm doing right now would be punished against a better opponent, by the way. So it's. I also realize I'm not playing like. I'm not playing the best guy, so I got to play another better opponent that can take advantage of this spacing. I got to see, but if the individual defending, the spacing feels better defensively, the passing feels a bit better.
Aurelion Tchouameni.
I want to try a corner kick and see how that feels. Let's see this long ball. That's what I want to test. Or not long ball, through ball.
The ball goes
That's what I want to test. All right, so that was weighted properly. Let's see another one. I got to get, I'm going to play to the corner. Oh, okay, that was forced. I got to find a good area to play a. What I would notice is one through ball in the pass would be like perfect. And the next thing you know, you'd have a real easy through ball you want to play, and it would mess it up. It would screw up your whole attack.
left striker.
All right.
Samuel Chukwueze.
So I'm going to try this here. All right, let's see this through ball now. Forced again. I mean, I don't know. The weight of it does feel better. I got to find an open one. Or no, I want to play one of those short ones. Those ones that should connect every time but don't. That they go 100 miles an hour. Let's see if he smokes me here. Yep. 1-1. No. Keeper with the save.
Did his best to save it, but gave up the corner in the process. Needs to
All
run
right.
with this. Has to pass.
Yeah, so how I'm going to... Oh, let's see it. What the... Okay, so look.
Not this
So obviously that dude's like 7 foot tall. And I wonder if he did that on purpose for the post patch. Look at his striker here. Who is this guy? Did he do that for the post patch? He's 7 foot tall and he definitely won. Yeah, the one-touch passes I liked.
The holding midfielder does
I liked how I could, but my third one was a little off, but I was kind of forcing it, but no longer was like my second pass. It should have been connected. It just ruined the attack. So now you can get, let's see.
They lost the ball.
He's got this 7 foot tall striker. You think he did that because in the notes it said, unless you have a way taller striker, you can win head balls? Man, he's got the pressure is on. The pressure, you know what else I feel defensively? The pressure. I bet you he's on pressure after possession loss. I should go change to that and see. I mean, I can feel it. It feels a little bit more like FC in that sense with the, you got to move the ball quicker if you don't want to lose it, which, again, he's not the highest skill level opponent, but if he was, he would have smoked me there many times. I got caught with the ball under my foot. All right, so look at the spacing. I guess it's not too different. Let's see. Remember, this is not the best opponent, so let's see. You see how he dove in there. So I have to play a better player. So I want to read some of these. Yeah, I feel one-touch pass in a row or back. Yeah. Three-touch. All right, I feel 3 one-touch. Yeah. So I noticed that, but if you go 4 or more, they miss. Yeah, so I did. That's what I noticed. I was saying on my last pass, it looked off. No, a lot of people have. Oh, a lot of people have that big guy. Okay. Felt 0 stamina, finesse outside the box is a lot easier. Oh, I got to try that. I got to try the finesse outside the box. I should have had the notes pulled up, but literally, I do not own a PC, so I suck at this. But if I was prepared properly, I would have had the notes pulled up on the side, and I would have been, speaking them. But I'm going to have to look at the notes after and give you my honest opinion. All right, so let's check. One thing that I'm disappointed in, I know in 3 days, which this isn't the end of the world, but in 3 days, all those points go away. That SP, I was hoping those translated and I would get a nice start on the next pass. That sucks. Another area I gotta admit, if you watch me sell all my attackers, like, oh, it's no difference. Okay, I'm an idiot. It makes a difference. Mbappe instead of Danjuma makes a difference. Jacuzzi instead of Messi makes a difference. Martinez and Holland, I'll say they have different things they're good at. This is ridiculous. I want to see if this is still ridiculously OP because it's so hard to defend in UFL with your center backs. He receives the ball in the center, turns whichever way. Your center back's like, half the time I can't even defend it. It won't let me react quick enough. Ronaldo, finesse outside the... So how would that work? So would Ronaldo, so you get enough points and you can win Ronaldo? That's pretty sick. That's not a bad idea. And then I have Rodrigo for... CR7 was right here when I sold him. So I sold CR7 and put Rodrigo in. So this, and this has been killing me for sure. Once I made those, getting used to the changes, but it's kind of nice. Because if I do end up playing after this patch and liking UFL enough to play it more, then now I can work my way up to buying them again after being an idiot and selling them. All right, back into another one. Oh, yeah, that is sick. Check. So this is the bet, in my opinion. There's probably better ones, but this Ronaldo one is sick. And I did notice, now maybe it was just because Ronaldo's long shots are ridiculous, but because he's got that low-driven shots at high effect, plus this 4-star boost, this was sick post-patch, I will say. You could hit those 35-yard screamers with them. Lazio Alu says, giving everyone Cristiano is breaking the game. Nanik is literally the man, dude. Marion, Nanik is the man. So he says, go to the practice arena. Oh, shit, they changed this look, too. Look at this. This is new. Marion, Nanik is the man. Everyone should follow Nanik for all his content. All right. Look at the background. Look at this. They added all this. They changed a lot of little details, huh? Watch the board at the top, okay? The one that's changing like the things. Let's see. Follow UFL game. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there it is. Look at the stance. Look at the stance. Oh, that is sick. That's pretty sick. Starts February 1st. So that's when, so a couple, 3 days, literally, like it says. Dude, that's pretty awesome, man. Oh, whoops. I forgot to quit out of this son of a gun. Dude, that's a great way to promote it. That's pretty cool. See, you know what's silly, and you've said this from the beginning, watching your content. Like, I rushed through to get every player. Now, I don't know. Again, I'm so into FC right now. I just want to try out this patch. But let's say I did play, and then, I sold those players, and let's say it was a mistake. Obviously, I'm saying it now. Like, there's a difference in there. It almost feels good if it does. The hype comes back for some reason. The patch works. It feels a lot better than if I were to have just had Ronaldo right there. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like that's definitely something that changes your experience in this game. Once you get every top player, I've been in the Premier for forever now, it feels like, and if they can somehow change that for certain players. Carl, you saw that comment? I re-put it back up there because I thought that was hilarious. The people who are in my stream, I was sitting here probably getting too arrogant, and I said, guys, you guys are talking about all these players. I was like, it makes no difference in UFL. You can still dominate with these other players. So I went all the way down to Danjuma instead of Mbappe, Chukwueze instead of Messi, Rodrigo instead of Ronaldo, and then I sold Holland for Latoro to try to show it made no difference. It definitely makes a difference. Oh, you were there, Carl. Yeah, you're busting balls. But yeah, I wonder why he said that. And that makes no sense. If you want to be a better player, you definitely want those top players. But I will say that played into getting bored of this game very fast. Now, as the game sucked more and more, and I'm just being honest, it's been pretty shitty. And I'm not saying this fixed it. I played a pretty low opponent there. Let's see how good opponent. I want to see some, I'm going to try finesse shots outside the box. I want to see corners. There was not one corner in that last game I played. But I literally felt it wasn't going to make any difference because every game I was just dominating, sitting outside my opponent's box, passing the ball around, shooting into the great wall of defenders. And I was like, I could do this with any player. It makes no difference. So, but it does make a difference. It does. And I have a feeling that with this patch it will make more because it seems like passing accuracy and all that, it's going to make a bigger difference having higher stats. I could be wrong, though. I need to play more. But that game felt really good. That was just one experience, so I'm going to admit it. I've had really good games in between a lot of awful times in the UFL where it just was a good dance partner, let's say. I just played against De Bruyne? You just played against De Bruyne. Pictures, video, or it didn't happen, Carl? Bro, was it just a PSN that says, I'm Kevin De Bruyne, and you believe it? I just played against KDB, set up to goals. I've never played. Well, I mean, who's that? Is he like a KDB? I thought you were literally thinking like because his PSN said it. You're. I play those guys all the time though. There's impersonators of Tex. There's impersonators of Vergang. There's impersonators of everybody. You see those real pros that play though. Like Palmer's got a sick FC squad. Jota, obviously, he's got a whole team. Who else? There's a bunch that actually play at a high level. Now the players in the game, KDB, I meant get him in. Oh, I got what you're saying because of the passing. Yes, I see what you say. I got you now. For some reason, I thought you said I just played KDB like against him. I read it wrong. Yes, I want players like KDB and Bellingham. Notice that they were kind of not very, like, especially KDB. Passing was pretty much irrelevant up to this point in UFL, which is not a good sign, in my opinion, for a football game. Nice, Nanik. Appreciate you stopping in, dude. It means the world, dude. You're the best. If everyone doesn't follow Nanik, go follow him already. He's one of the best. He's someone that I watch and get inspiration from too. So I appreciate you stopping by, dude. It means the world. I hope I can get a see my wait time. This is the wait time we're used to, though. I hope this changes. Maybe if this patch is good, more players in my area will play. But we'll just be chilling here on a wait screen for a while. So you enjoy the videos, man. Oh, I know I always mess that up. Well, I don't know if I'm only gonna this is like before work. So what I'm gonna do is post this up, but then do a video, and this will be kind of like, hey, here's my first impressions to go watch games. Here's this stream, and then I'm gonna chop it up later and try to see if I can make this work out. And then after work, that way it will make my job a little bit easier. We'll see how it works. But I got to find a way to not be driving in the work truck all day and bouncing around making videos. So I'm going to try to do it this way. Yes. Please like the streams, everybody. Please. Gotcha. That's awesome. Yeah, this is when I wake up for work. I wake up super early, Nanik, and I have some time right now, and I was going to try to take advantage of this and maybe download it and cut it up later. I don't know. I'll work on it. But you're the man, dude. As always, you're the man. Thank you so much. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you, if you don't already, which you probably do, follow Nanik because he's the best, dude. Sammy, how are you? So, Marion, I have David 90 rated. It will be hard for me after so many goals to replace him with Ronaldo. Well, you could always try to play both the 4-4-1-1. Yeah, so for those of you guys who don't know, there's not many like streamers in this UFL space, right? And I love FC, by the way. Like, it feels amazing right now, but so who knows if I'm even going to stick around to this, but either way, it's crazy because some of the guys I follow, I pay no attention to how big they are because there's a lot of con artists and stuff. I just watch who I like, and freaking Nanik Gaming. That's how I pronounce it. Nanik could be different, but love his content. Follow him, listen to his takes on UFL, his FC, has a bunch. Then I just found out he has a second channel, and so I literally got to speak with him a little bit, and man, he's just as awesome, like talking it personally to this small little nobody who's me in this world of YouTube. And, yeah, he's not like the biggest in the world, but guess what? He's pretty dang successful, and he took the time to really help me out, and he's just a great streamer. I mean, I've been a fan of his, so shout out to Nanik for being just an awesome dude. I have also Morata 90 and Mbappe, I'll think on a game plan. Yeah. If it generates interest, this is one of my big problems, and maybe this is only my area. You guys tell me, but this wait time gets crazy. I could have been at halftime of an FC game, and that's just the truth. Some people get mad when I compare it, but guys, that's the competitor. That's who UFL has to try to win players from and keep players from going to. So as I'm waiting here for 8 minutes, there's going to be another kid out there that quickly just says, I only got an hour to play. I'm going to go to FC. I'm going to go back in. Please like this stream, by the way. Like, Nanik was telling me I never say that. Please like the stream. I'd appreciate it. It would mean a lot. For those of you who don't know, I'm trying to grind this out and do this. Yesterday, I literally did 2 videos while I was bouncing around in a work truck. And so right now it's early, so I wake up super early before I got to leave for work. Because of the weather, I haven't had it, so I've been able to do a lot more, which is why the content's been so much. But now it's more of a grind, so the more you like and subscribe and help out, the better, as I'm not able to maybe grind as much. And I'm still just learning all this too. And maybe if it helps the videos I can have time to do get out there, then the content I do put out can reach more people. And I'm just trying to help you guys out as much as I can. And as you see with Nanik, people help me out too. I'm in lunch break at work. Marion, thank you very much. So right now where I'm at, it's 5 in the morning. So what I do is, so I'll give you a little breakthrough. So I go to work in about an hour or so, and then I'll try to wait till after. But then I got family and stuff, and real football. I got to go to practice for my kids, take my kids and stuff, because I'm that's where the OG comes from in this. I've been playing football games my whole life, so I'm not old, but I'm not young. In my 30s. So then I go to work throughout the day now. With this time of year and with what I do, I've been having plenty of time, but now the weather's starting to break, which means less time. So I got to think of a schedule where I'm not bouncing around at work trying to get content out, because it's crazy. It's a crazy pace to try to do that. But I'll work it out. I'll figure it out. I love doing this. I love football gaming. I love gaming in general, but my knowledge, particularly in sports games, which are my favorite, is deepest in football. As I call it soccer. I call it soccer, but many of you guys will laugh at that. Robert Sanchez, no. Dude, I've always said this. If you're going low, go Skorupski. He was awesome for me. Very low. Skorupski. He's a Polish international. Skorupski. As far as the high-rated goalies, both Allison's amazing. Courtois is obviously amazing. Donnaruma's amazing. I have Bono. Bono's amazing. Showdown is not feeling. I had no time this weekend to play. Oh, it was terrible, man. So the only way I'm even gonna maybe play this post patch is if the patch is much better. But even with that, guys, look at the wait times. And I hate to say it, but you got to keep it honest. The way the game's been playing correlates to this drop. I've noticed it absolutely. As I'm enjoying the game, I get more games. Guess why? Because other players are enjoying it too. But as the game's crashing, and I'm being honest with you, there's less and less players, right? Here we go, game number 2. So he's got Mbappe. So most likely out-teamed after I sold my offense like a madman. And he's a very good player. Look at his record. So this will be a good little test. Looks like somebody that got into the game later. So let's see how this goes. We want to test finesse shots outside the box. We want to continue to test the passing. We want to continue to test through balls. Corners, we want to see if corners have changed. Basically, I'll probably go short, but for the first one, I'll go long. Based on the wording, I'll go short, but for the first one, I will go long. All right, the spacing's still a little rough, I'm not going to lie. I like the response time there. Wow, I like the response time there A little quicker on the dribbles and stuff.
What a piece of skill. He moves on.
Good defense. So far my connection and stuff. Now, is that just because it's early in the morning? Did they work on the servers at all? Like,
Neatly worked
he
in.
was on it first, and then I shouldn't have played it after that.
Fantastic technique.
Holy speed. He's got the... That was at L1. Don't forget to do your L1 R2 because right now that's just... It's OP.
Now they can take
And many players are doing it. Remember on defense, though, keep trying it. Maybe it got taken out, maybe not, but to defend,
left back now on the ball.
it's L1 and R1. It's harder, though, trust me. Your defenders get used to it before you try it, because your defenders, you'll just have to see it feels different, but it helps keep up with that L1 sprint a little bit better, I noticed.
Past the man.
See? It helps keep up with that sprint, that L1 R2 sprint that's still in the game.
Away from them.
I'm telling you now, so be ready for that.
Kylian Mbappe.
Good defense there.
Centre forward in possession now.
The weighted through balls do feel better. You know, that was a bit of a force, so that felt good. Uh-oh. Not really worried about crosses too much.
Plays it back to his teammate.
Can they make use of all the space they have?
Gotta watch that turn and shoot. Perfect.
This is good build-up play. Lautaro Martinez.
See? That through ball, man, it's still a message. You see how it wasn't like, look, that one was good, but they got to be wide open space. So you still can't play tight area through balls, which I don't like. Because you still want to lead players sometimes, right? You know what I mean?
Martinez.
Good ball.
He's in the area.
Good stuff right there. Oh my goodness, he did all the hard part.
Wide, but it wasn't excellent.
Thank you, Alf. I appreciate you, man. I'll check that out. You're the man, Alf.
Godfrey.
Hey, do you follow Nanik at all? That was pretty cool. He stopped by, dude. He's pretty, you know, for our world, you know, not many UFL guys that cover UFL at all. And it was cool that he noticed and he recognizes, because some people think that I've turned on UFL and I'm just UFC and stuff, but I'm just, the only way to help the game is be honest. And I've noticed that with him too. It's like, you have to be honest about these games and what needs to be improved. I can't lie to you and act like UFL's been in a good place, and we got to see if this patch helps change it or not.
Lesson in possession,
But
where's it leading?
it's very cool, man. There's all good people in here that notice. The one thing I wish I could do differently,
Turning to
and this is something I spoke in detail with Nanik about, is, you know, do I agree with Dagger and all that? And for now on, I'll say that other guy, because I don't want to promote any beef or nothing like that. That's not me. That's not what I want with my channel. There's plenty of players I don't agree with. I think the way he plays represents a player base that ruins games. But to do the calling him out by name as much as I thought it was like trying to just help the game and be honest, and maybe it is, it also can create energy and it like takes away from the focus, which is I want this game to improve. Cristiano Ciotola, there's a stamina problem, you say, right? So are the players draining out too fast, you're saying?
pass went to the right midfielder.
I gotta start focusing and locking in a little bit if I want to win this, but
Whistle and the first half's done.
Well, it's a pity.
try tight through ball. I tried one, Carl, and it didn't go off, but that was just one. Let's see. That's what I wanted really fixed. I will say it feels much better, but it could just be my connection this early in the morning. I'm not positive. Let's check it out. So I wanted to read some of these comments and catch up. They drain pretty quick, so let me check my guys. Holy shit! Holy shit, guys. Look at my freaking... Dude. I only have it on pressure on... What is wrong? Dude, there's no way they're lasting. Do you guys see my stamina there? Watch this. Holy crap. Great shout on that. There's no way. I don't even have it on like the...
Mendy.
So if I had it on pressure after possession loss, my guys would be gassed.
Pass into the centre. They're
So wait, you can pressure players definitely more. What you're saying, they're just going to be gassed in this game, basically. You can pressure on defense more, but it looks like, dude.
Not the best place to lose possession.
Holy crap! Okay, go. That was tight through ball. I'm going to play this through all the way over. Ah, see, I wanted to play in that split in that hole. I think the through balls still need work for sure. Oh my God. Pass is going exactly where you need them to. Needs work. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Stamina. Look at this. That's definitely the case, and I only have it on pressure on every touch. Me neither. I've never gone for subs either. Maybe they're promoting getting subs now. I never went for subs because I thought it was a waste. My players always could last the whole game. I got to focus a little bit. This player's better than the last one. I'm still out playing him, but and I don't care about wins too much as he scores there. So the short corner to, you guys seen how he scored there? The short corner to the pass. Watch this. That's a good one to go for. He just did a short corner pass to the middle. I'm not really worried about wins. I'm just feeling out the game. I'd rather give you guys like how the game feels. The tight dribbling feels very good. Ah, all that work and I just needed one more. So watch this. I'll do tight dribbling again. Well, now he knows. Stamina is definitely a thing, an issue for sure. So he scored off a corner, but it was a short. It's pretty legit. How did he get that? I gotta know how he got that ball though. That's one of my big things. Press for sure feels better. Yeah, they need to make through balls so you can do little passes, split the defense. I know. That one that I played to my winger, I wanted it to go ahead. And I remember I used to get him on accident, but it was because the through balls were so broken. The through balls were so broken that every once in a while it would be a sick one on accident, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But look at my stamina, guys. Danjuma's literally dying. All of them are pretty much screwed except my keeper. So you got to have subs now, fellas. Which, look at my subs. I've never gone for subs. Look at this. I'm going to have to use those lone players. Or maybe it's good now because I think since I sold all those top players, I think I will have room for like some decent subs.
Here comes the change. Looks like a straight swap.
And I'm not going to lie. I got to be honest. This patch last night, I was playing guys that was doing that and doing bicycle hits that was flying in. Is L2 cross? You want me to try one just to see, guys? Now remember, this is for testing purposes. Do not get upset at me. This is for testing purposes.
And he goes for a cross.
Okay, L2 cross still works, guys. It's not been fixed, Carl. The L2 cross with the snapshot is still in the game. Now, if this guy goes and posts, look at this dude, he lies, he promotes bull crap. Make sure you let him know that that was the test. I'm not going to go beat him with that cross. Although, maybe I could just tie it. You guys need to see another L2 glitch. Just, not because I want to cheat, but just to, like, make sure it really works. Alright, I'll do one more L2 and I'll try a bicycle kick. Only for testing purposes, though. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's pissed. Oh, shit. He's pissed. Why did he win that, by the way? What's going on here? What in the hell is the glitchness? Okay. Alright. One more. If I can get out of this pressure, which I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to. And there's that. Okay, the pressure is very good on this game, and he didn't like the fact that I L2 crossed him, as we could see. Alright, so let's go do the R1 R1. There is no R1 dribbling in this. I'm an idiot, but but left stick dribbling feels amazing because there is no R1. All right, there's okay. His defender won that one, guys. But I always sucked at those when other players were using them good, like you just saw. So don't take that test as like the your answer to it. The L2. Well, you guys seen Martinez. Try bicycle kicks. All right, let me see.
Now they've got some space to counter.
Look at that Chuckweezy Speezy.
Minutes left of normal time.
There's a through ball. Look at that through ball, Carl. That through ball was fit. Look at that through ball. Guys, that was through balls right there. That was pretty good, right? That looked pretty good.
Right striker. Plays it back.
Make sure you guys like the stream. Nanik was telling me I got to make sure. God, those rebounds are back, though, guys. It kind of sucks. Those rebounds are back. They go right to the other striker. Those were gone for a while. Now, that was pretty realistic, but it does seem almost like a glitch way to score. Watch. Watch. This to this angle is back. Remember that from the very, very beginning, all the OGs?
Here it is from another angle.
Instead of header the ball, they was just doing the L2 shot. So, like, okay, let me try one real quick. If I can get down there real quick. That rebound ball looks to be back. You guys remember that from the first, like, initially? It was always like a way to score. You didn't have to shoot to, like, to score a goal. You just had to shoot for a rebound, and it does seem like he's going for that. Let's see, though. So here it is, L2,
Ball into the box.
corner. Let's test the corners, guys.
Here's why a corner was given. The defender-
All right, I know they had to have fixed this, so watch. I'll go for it. Watch.
Corner taken.
Yep, it's fixed. The defender is going to crush you if you try the corner kick. All right, bicycle kicks. I get one more shot. I get one shot at a bicycle kick. Hopefully I can get it. I don't have anybody in there, though. Yeah, I do.
Now, there's hardly any time left for the host to respond. So hats off to the winners, and thanks to the fans for the great atmosphere.
They're waiting in the box.
I tried for it. Nothing happened. But I have dog crap wingers now, so I don't...
You know, you have to stand up.
2 rebounds. Hopefully it was just lucky. I know. It doesn't it. Did you remember that part, Carl, when it would do that all the time? So if you got Holland, you win the flick. It's still I scored. Yeah, did you read those notes? I hated that. So in the notes it was saying, oh, if the defenders are going to win unless you have a bigger striker. Okay, so that just means Holland's going to be more important than ever because he's bigger, right? That was the dumbest thing ever. It looked like people who never played the game made that rule. It says, we're going to put less players in the box. What does that mean? If you should choose how many players you want in the box. Oh, and the defenders are mainly going to win corners unless an attacker is way taller. What in the hell is that, guys? This isn't NBA. What are you talking about? Unless this striker is way taller. So what? So I'm going to go to the market and I'm going to search for a 7-foot tall, 50 rated player and hit corners to him all day. Come on, guys. Anytime height is in a patch note, that's BS. Exactly. It should go on stats. That height thing in the notes made me very worried about who's doing these changes. Next, we're going to see American football tackle in the game. Seriously, like who puts height in a football notes? Like we're going to improve the game by the taller player wins. Like what? Yeah, the stamina drain. All right, let me go grab some coffee real quick. Hello, hello. Okay. Wow. That whole entire time I was chatting and my mic was totally messed up. I have to go work on it. I may or may not be back on. I just explained this whole like literal crazy thing to you guys, and the mic wasn't even working. So rookie mistake. That's why I have my uh, volume of my stream on in background to check that. And I just realized, like, oh my god, they couldn't hear any of that. But long story short, please smash like and subscribe. I'm trying to do this more and more as I'm working, but trying to make this dream a reality. So the more sharing, liking, subscribing you do, the better. Thank you so much. In the meantime, I'm going to try to get back on here. Let me go work on some things, work on my mic, and then I'll try to get back on. You guys are the best. Much appreciated. Um, I just got some stuff I got to handle real quick, and at the very least, you'll get the first reactions video, and at best, maybe I'll be back on. So just keep an eye out for the streams and keep an eye out for the videos. Like, subscribe, share the whole nine. Thank you so much. Sorry I couldn't get that extra game in right now, but we'll see if I can hop back on. That's my quick little summary after my hour-long thing that you did not hear. Thank you all though. Yeah, Alf, I hear you, dude. It's so painful. I couldn't believe it. Gosh dang, but I'll hopefully see you guys in a bit. Thank you all for stopping in. You guys are the best.